Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Sis on Space. Today I'm talking about how to recognize negative energies. And when I say negative energies, I mean jealous and envy people, because we deal with spirits and not only flesh. Okay, we deal with spirits, we deal with energy, and those people live among us all the time. In fact, most of us have fallen victim to that because we weren't aware. And today I'm going to open your mind to the awareness, to guard yourself, and to be very smart and know how to move. So jealousy stands from someone projecting their insecurity on you. There are people who have a lot. In fact, they have a lot of success. You could see them with flashy cars, friends, popularity, everything even you could dream of, and they will be jealous of you. And it could be so many things. It could be by your looks, or maybe you have peace of mind. Envy and jealousy actually exist to take your peace of mind. Sometimes it's not what you possess, it's how you glow. It's how you're very restful in your energy. People desire that. You might see someone and you be confused. How would they be jealous of me if they have all of this? Look, the outer life is different from what's happening inside someone. Someone can look flashy outside, all giggly with fame, but at night they might not be able to sleep. Maybe in their home they don't have peace of mind. It's set on fire. They desire that. They desire to have peace of mind. We see how most of these billionaires move in Hollywood. They have the money, they have the cars, but they don't have peace of mind. Most of them have to take drugs. Most of them have to be involved in heavy drugs, okay? And also have sleep with so many people, random people every day, to be able to have peace of mind, which most of us, we don't have that problem. Such person can envy people who are below them and take their anger and abuse onto them. That is what I mean by envy. Someone could be a billionaire, millionaire, and you'll be their worker, and they will envy you because they see you living this peaceful life. You don't have to take drugs, you don't have to party every day, you don't have to sleep with people, you just exist, normal person, and they will try and take their anger onto you. Okay, so this is how you recognize it and protect yourself from it. So one thing I've realized from jealous people is, before they trap you into their world and all this manipulation, they like to flatter you. They try to praise you and make you feel like you're part of them, make you feel like they're a fan of you, make you feel like you're just this great person that they love. Most of the times it is hidden hatred under it. And how would you know? How does the person behave after they've become your friend? You know what I mean? Someone would try their hardest to be your friend just to stop fanning over you, or stop trying to be nice to you and start being mean to you. You get what I'm saying? Someone would try and flatter you, get your social media, try and hang out with you, get your number, only for you to give them the chance to be their friend. They come in and they start copying you. They start monitoring you. They will be stalking your social media, but they don't interact, they don't like, they do nothing. Yeah, they only wanted the access to you. So once they get into that and they get into your good graces, what are they going to do? Now they'll start taking their love back. They like to withhold their love. They like to play the hot and cold. Why? Because the hot and cold messes with your mind. It makes you feel like, oh, I thought they liked me. What happened? What did I do wrong? Did I say anything bad? Blah, blah, blah. You get into your own head and you eat yourself up. That is them trying to take away your peace of mind. Exactly. So what would you do? You try to seek their approval, try to get them to like you, even though you know deep down you did nothing wrong. And that's sad, because this is a manipulating tactic. And if you don't know, you get sucked in. Hey, but it's good if you know. That's why you need to stay on this channel and subscribe, because I have more of this content. So one thing I'll advise you is, don't seek approval from people, or people that you sense jealousy. And sometimes the only way you sense jealousy is, how does your body feel whenever you interact with them, whenever you hang up the call, whenever you say bye-bye, adios, and you get into your house? How do you feel? Do you feel energized, or do you feel drained? Do you feel like you need days to recharge? Do you feel like, oh my gosh, it's been a long day, I want to lock up myself and just be in the house? That is someone who took some energy from you. That's someone who is, sucking your energy. check in with yourself all the time. That's when you know you're dealing with a negative energy, because your friends or people who love you pour into you and you pour into them also, and that energizes both of you. But if you're hanging out with someone and every time you hang out with them you have to withdraw from the world, baby, you are dealing with a very heavy energy. So ask yourself, why do I need approval from this person? Get right into that. You don't need to seek approval from people, especially from jealous people. They love that. Why? Because that means their game is working. Once they get you to seek the approval and you always come into them, they know they have you wrapped around their finger. Now they're able to manipulate you and also influence you. So you ask me, how can someone who's jealous of me influence me? Okay, now this person is your friend, okay? They're in your good graces. They're playing this game of hot and cold with you, trying to praise you one day, ignore you the next. Praise you today, try and hang out with you today. The next day, they don't even pick up your call. Okay, or they're even trying to meet up with new friends and have more fun with them, post on social media, so you feel like, oh, they didn't tell me that, and then you end up stalking them. You end up being so kind of like obsessed with them, kind of like being sucked into their world. It's like, I didn't even like this person. How is it that now I'm so concerned about them liking me, them inviting me, them, just liking my post? It's a tactic that they use. That is the only way they can get you to come to them, so they can influence you. Once you get someone to always come to you, you have the power. They know you are this great person. They already knew. Jealous people choose their victim wisely. They know who they are choosing. They choose people who have brighter future, who they know they're going to go places, who they know they possess something that they lack, which is an insecurity. Okay, whatever you have is something they lack, so they have to bring you down. And once they destroy you, they pick up from where you left off. They become you. They morph into you. That is the whole plan. I bring you down just to take over you. It's like how we have how do you call it, how this fast food rapid growing, this one comes up, tries to tear this one down, tries to make the best thing ever, even by copying the other brand. Like, it happens even with brands, with celebrities. Someone comes up, try to be the better musician, the better entertainer, and they go into a beef. This one disses this one just so it'll be like superior. It's the envy and the quest for power, because both of them are insecure. Because if you both are secure yourself, you will find yourself very kind of like good with each other, very friendly with each other, very peaceful with each other. But wherever there is chaos, just know there is a negative energy there. And most of the time, if it's not jealousy, it's envy, or there is some competition. Okay, but let's go on. So now they get the chance to influence you. How do they do that? Okay, now that you are seeking the approval, now they can get into your head and find out more about you. Now you're kind of like wanting this friend to like you so much. So your insecurities, if you have insecurities, okay, it might come out, and you might try to start telling them things which are personal about you, like your family issue, your professional life, like your relationship issue. You start talking to them so that they can be of help and feel closer to them. And guess what? That's where they get you. That's when they start giving you bad advice. That's when they start leading you down a path of this wicked scheme and make up dangerous plans for you to follow up. They don't want the best for you. They've been waiting all along for that moment. They set up all these traps and you keep falling into them. You need to wake up. That's how they get you to destroy you, by giving you advices. Yesterday I made a video about two best friends who one wanted to conceive and her best friend advised her to go to voodoo. And the husband, who was an occultist member, later found out this was what the wife and the best friend did. The best friend, I don't know if there was envy or jealousy there, but told her friend, instead of her to advise her friend, hey, why don't you adopt? Or why don't you tell your husband, this is what a doctor says and it can't happen, so whatever, like maybe leave him or something. Like, try and protect your friend. They went to voodoo, and maybe she did it with good intention, who knows. But this is how people lead you down a dangerous path, by giving you bad advice, by telling you, oh, take this, it will help you with that. And then they suck you into your world. Now they know a lot about you. Now they have information on you, and they can use it against you anytime they please. they have the upper hand in the friendship. And most of these people will not even tell you a lot about themselves. Even if they tell you something about themselves, it's very surface or it's a lie. They lie about their personal life because they know what they are doing. 9 times out of 10, people are jealous of you, and I mean, they are the ones who feel that feeling. So you live in their head rent free. So they're able to plan things against you. They're able to read you. They love to observe and read people a lot because, you know, they are manipulators. So mostly manipulators or people who are very narcissistic know how to read people. They have to do that in order to survive. Narcissist people have to learn or are masters at reading people because they have to survive off their victims. Reading people comes easy to them. They can scan a room and know who to target. Okay, they've been doing this for a long time. Mostly narcissism starts from childhood. It always starts from a place where a child was broken, like something happened to them, and they develop this behavior of, you know, punishing people, trying to make people feel bad for how they felt or something like that. So it starts from that. So they've been doing that since. You are walking around with a clean heart. You don't know what's going on. They have their plans laid out since birth. You can't beat them at a game, but you can learn some skills, 1 or 2, from my channel to be able to know, recognize, and protect yourself. Because you're always getting into trouble. Now you don't have peace of mind. Maybe you're the type who had a lot of peace, you're just living your life, and now you don't have that anymore because you allow this karma, this negative energy into your space. And another way they also get you into their web is by finding things that you like, things that pleasure you. It could be parties, it could be romance, maybe you love to drink, you love to do like, you know, into fashion or whatever. They will try and be in that space. Okay, so if you're the type who like to party and drink a lot, they'll mostly set up scenarios where you guys can, you know, party and drink a lot. They will try and act as if they are also that person so that you like them. They will try and find you at your most vulnerable and weakest moment. So if you're the type who loves something, don't suck them too much into your world if you realize that, because they are studying you. They are looking at you like, what does she like? Oh, she loves chocolate. Okay, then I'm intentionally going to impress her by taking her to this chocolate factory and making her feel like I am very attentive and I love her, and like I, you know, trying to speed up the friendship and make you feel like, oh, you're such a good friend, like you know me so well, so that you let down your guard. It's a tactic. I have studied them enough to know. I know of a friend who used, I'm into dressing up a lot. She used in the name of fashion to get close to me, and yeah, basically to copy me and to raid through my closet. Sometimes she would look through my I literally saw a video on her phone of her taking videos of my shoes, and she was trying to show me something on her phone, and then she swiped left and I saw my shoes, like, oh, is that my shoes? And it's like, oh yeah, you know, when I came to your place at a time, I saw the shoes and I'm like, they look cute, so I made a video of them. Like, why would you come into my space, open up my wardrobe, scan in my wardrobe and make videos of my shoes? Like, that was insane. Okay, she used the name of, oh, I'm also into fashion, I love fashion. If you were that much into fashion, why didn't you ask me, oh, I love your shoes, can you send me the link, or where did you get these shoes? Why would you take a video just because? Like, why? It's screaming obsession. Don't open up too quickly, because people use your interests, your pleasure, your addictions against you and try and be your friend. And what our advice is that as right now you're getting the insights, okay? Learn more about them. Learn more about the tactics. They use so many tactics, and I'll keep on making videos about them until we all come to the realization that we need to protect ourselves. So when you know nothing about them, that's when they're going to get you. If you're very ignorant about their woo-woo behavior, then you'll be sucked in. What they hate are people who are aware of them. If you're aware of them, they don't like you because you're not a victim. They like innocent, clean-hearted people. People they can have clean energy from. They don't want much. People are matured in knowing their tactic. So once you get that insight, you are always prepared. It's like you playing a chess game. You are prepared on what member to move That is how you need to play this game with them, because they come prepared. Okay, so gain all the insights you have to gain from envy and jealousy and all these negative energies. It's going to help you in the long run. And also, be intentional with the way you move. Know that not everyone has your best interest at hand. People come in with different interests in life. In fact, most people come into your life from what they can benefit from you. Once there is no benefit, once you're not capable of giving them what they want, watch how a lot of people drop out of your life. They drop out literally like rain falling from the sky. Some people are just there for the sunshine and, the happy times. Once it's moody and cloudy and gloomy, boom, they're like the stars. They vanish. There are friends who are worthy of your love and support. Those are the friends who are there through the weather, whether rain or shine. They are there with you. Whether eclipse or storm or whatever, they're there with you. Those people, don't sleep on them. So once you get the insight, be very intentional with the way you move. When people are trying to get into your life, you need to kind of assess them. You need intuition. I would say that you need intuition. It's not like you want it, you need it. Intuition is what helps most people, especially myself, to recognize so many patterns. I would just journal. I have a journal where I journal people's behavior. I love to know, like, when I make friends with someone and we fall out, I sit down and I reflect and I write down certain behaviors, and I try to find out what those behaviors of them meant. Okay. And I'm like, oh, so this person did this because this was what, like, okay, so they were jealous, or maybe they were this, oh, they were narcissists. Like, it's very important to have insight. It's very important to move with intention. So next time, the reason why I do that is because next time I'm making new friends, I will know that, oh, I've seen this behavior before. We are not going there, baby. On to the next. Okay. So move with intention. Move with intention. I always say this. And how do you move with intention? Always stay in touch with your intuition. Your intuition will snitch on people's soul before they even get close to you. Your body will signal something very, very strong to you. You wouldn't know why you felt that way, but you will feel that way. Okay. I know of a girl who one day, I think she shared a story on one of these platforms, I don't remember. She said these friends mostly used to invite her out, and every time they invite her out, her stomach, like, she gets running stomach, she gets diarrhea, and she's not able to hang out with them, not knowing that they were trying to poison her, and her intuition was trying to warn her. So she'll get very nervous when they invite her out, and she'll always poop. Like, she's like, oh, guys, I'm sick. So they ended up finding another victim who was her roommate. And guess what? They tried to use the roommate to get to her. Long story short, she found out about their schemes, and someone snitched and confirmed to her that, hey, don't hang out with these people. I've heard them had conversations about you, that they are going to, take you out of here. And they're going to invite you on this day, at this time, at this place. And they're going to do that to you. Guess what? It happened exactly at that time. Her roommate was like, oh, I'm hanging out with these friends of yours. Do you mind joining? We're going to this place at this time, blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh, exactly what this person told me. No. And she cut them all off. So be careful. They're always, like, when people are desperate to take you out because envious people don't care, they want to win. They, like, someone who hates you doesn't care about your life. They don't. They can give 2F about that. All they want to do is win. They have this narrow mindset of you being their enemy. Meanwhile, they are their own enemies. You are just minding your business. So they don't care about your life. They don't care if you exist today or not. In fact, they want to be you. Say it's best if they take you out of here in any ways possible, whether that means physical. They will do it. So they don't care. There's so many cases of beautiful women, talented women who are out of here because they were dealing with jealous people and they tried to be their friends. Look at Selena. She tried to make this woman her friend. Look at what she did. Shot her. Like, this is so crazy. She pow-powed her. Like, this is crazy. You don't be friends with them. You trust your intuition and you move with intention. And the next one is learn to protect yourself. I don't care what that means. If protection means you praying, do it. If protection means you limiting the people you hang out with and dropping or cutting some people off, do it. See, be selfish when it comes to these people because they would harm you. They will harm you and you don't want to be harmed. You have family who love you. You don't want to leave a very disturbed life. Okay, you don't want them to be disturbed either. So always protect yourself. Find your true friends, even if it's two friends. Okay, even if I don't care, even if in the whole world you have two friends who really support you, that's it. Look, you don't need the whole world to like you. Even Jesus Christ, who came to save us, they didn't get the whole world wrapped around his finger. He was the Messiah. He's the Savior, and up to date, people don't like him. People will never like him because the whole world can't like you. So who are we? Be grateful for the one or two people in your life. Stick to them, because you trying to be in everyone's face will ignite more jealousy. Protect yourself from them. Protect yourself. Know who you party with, because people will snuck this into your drinks. Never trust someone who is jealous of you. Try to be nice to them, but don't step on their toes, okay? Try to be nice, interact with them. Hi, da, da. That's it. Don't let them know further than hi, hello, how are you? Keep it that simple. Keep it very surface. Never trust them, because the moment you start opening up to them physically or emotionally, that's when they get the chance to sneak into your life. So distance is important. And when I mean distance, not just physical, emotional distance. Be detached from them. Don't care about them. You know, when you don't care about someone, you're so indifferent, and you don't care if they exist or not. You don't even remember them until you set eyes on them. Yeah, treat them like that. Ignore them so hard that they even forget, do I even exist? Does she even see me? Yeah. Make them feel that way. They don't deserve your time. They will destroy you, okay? Okay, guys, I'll come in with more videos. So stay tuned, and I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening. Bye.